Excuse the coffee. Good morning, everybody. Cowboy Legends for Life here, and coming back at you again with another video. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm making this video because I love social media. I like YouTube. I like Facebook. Sometimes not as much Facebook lately, but I love Facebook. I love other social media, and I like being on the internet. Now, I've been dealing with computers more than half my life. Okay. I've been a computer operator. I've been an IT for years, office setting, everything, okay? And got into other things, got into real estate and other things, okay? But the thing is that I've been dealing with that all my life. Now, I got this YouTube channel, and I love watching people on their channels who talk about football, talk about other matters, everything, right? But what I also did love is that I love watching on YouTube gaming. People who do gaming, right? My brother, my twin brother, Lord rest his soul, was a gamer, big time gamer. He had a PS4, like PS this and PS that. Last one he had a PS4 before he died, and he loved his PS4. I mean, he played it online. He played everybody across the country, across the world, and he was damn good at it. Okay, he was good with the Madden football. His favorite was baseball, all those things. Okay, and I love watching because as a matter of fact, he had his own channel. I forgot about that. He had his own YouTube channel, playing gaming with people in the neighborhood and people who were family members and all that other stuff. And I think the channel's still there. I don't want to check it right now because I don't want to hear his voice. I might freak out right now. So, I loved watching him play. But me, even though I was one of the first in the family to get video games, like the Sega and all that stuff back in the past, and then we had the Coleco, we had the Atari. People don't remember Atari, but we had Atari when we were children. We grew up with that. All right, but my brother was that, and so because of that, I always end up watching other YouTubers do gaming and watch them how amazing they play it, you know. And one of the people I've been watching a lot, I've never said anything on it, was DESERTEAGLE90. I watch him a lot and others, but I mainly watch him because he's pretty smooth with it. You know, he's very pleasant when he does his thing. He don't go fucking half cock and go crazy and shit when some of them do. They start to curse, get upset when they get their ass kicked. But I watched him the other day. He made a comment about, of course, you know, we're Cowboys and the Eagles, and they got into a conversation about how the Cowboys are going to steal their receiver that they want, CD Lamb or Judy or something. And of course, I made a video some time ago about getting a receiver first pick, and I still think they should. Okay, and I think they should get a chance to get CD Lamb if he's on the board, get him, or Judy, get him. You understand? But they need a receiver to replace the Cobb, because Cobb did such a wonderful job, an amazing job, in fact. When was the last time we had a slot receiver like that? I mean, other than Bailey. Okay, Bailey was great, but Bailey was not a game breaker the way Cobb was, and he was a game breaker. Okay, let's be honest about that. Love Bailey. And he's a great sneaky receiver, man, with the quickness and everything, but he never had the speed. Okay, the point I'm trying to make is this: is that DE90 said that we need, after they went back and forth here, Cowboys need a tight end now. And I said, I got to tell you, we already have our tight end. Okay, our tight end is Blake Jarwin now. Of course, we had Jason Witten, who's an amazing player, did an amazing job for us, but he became limited in the last several years. They played because of his speed, lack of speed. Of course, he had the skills to catch the ball. One of the highest catch rates in football, lifetime catch rate, one of the highest ever, if not the highest, right? But the point is that, you know, there was no yak, so that limited us. That limited Dak, in fact. So that's why Cobb became so important, because he was able to get a lot of that going because he was able to get a lot of yak, and he did. Now, Blake Jarwin he's a yak monster. If you want to think about it, the man's a yak monster. Okay, because like I said before, even without even knowing that the guy was a wide receiver before he was converted to a tight end, I'm thinking, I said, this guy's a damn wide receiver playing tight end. And below last year, I found out that he was actually a wide receiver in the past. So I'm like, wow. But here's the thing: we're set with our tight end. Okay, I believe in Blake Jarwin. And I know that several years before, the Eagles stole Dallas Goedert from us. Okay, they traded up after they won the Super Bowl and got Dallas Goedert. They knew the Cowboys wanted him. They just went bonkers and shit. Why? Because Ertz is still very young. Why would they want to do something with Dallas Goedert to go? They wanted to irk the Cowboys, pissed off because they couldn't get Thanksgiving or something after they won the Super Bowl. Maybe they was pissed off because everybody laughed at them. They won it first, and they thought that they can get the league to change the rules for Thanksgiving against Cowboys in Detroit, whatever. But the thing is that they went and got Dallas Goedert. He's a damn good choice. He's a good receiver. Ertz is one of the best tight ends in the football. I know that, and he's not the best because he nowhere anywhere he can come close to Kelsey. Nowhere comes close to Kelsey. Okay, but he's a good damn tight end. Goddard has a lot of potential. He's a good tight end too. Decent tight end, great tight end. It was a good choice for them. So now we had to settle with Schultz, and Schultz is not that bad, but Schultz don't have the type of ability to catch the ball and speed like Blake Jarwin. He's a game breaker. He's an actual game breaker as a tight end. Okay, and I'm going to be happy to see this man finally get his, because I thought last season was going to be his coming out party. But a la Jason Gutless Garrett decided to stick more with Witten, and which I didn't mind him coming back. I love Witten, but he should not have been the feature completely. Okay, he should not have been the feature completely the tight end because they kept sticking with him when things were getting bad. Sometimes offensively at points in the game, we could have had to use the Blake Jarwin to break things open. And in the run game, more fear because they didn't have no fear of Witten going deep, nowhere near it because he couldn't. But Blake Jarwin could have. So Jason Garrett limited more on the play calling because he continued to stick with Witten completely throughout the season. This is just ridiculous, man. The man played himself out of the league. Tell you the truth, because believe me when I tell you, the Giants are going to fire him too after the season. This coming season, they're going to fire his ass. Okay? So, but the thing is this, all right? Blake Jarwin, DE90, when you look at their numbers between him and Dallas Goedert, which I like Dallas Goedert, okay? You're going to see that Dallas Goedert, played in 2 seasons, right? He's got 91 receptions, pretty good, decent. 941 yards receiving and 9 touchdowns with a catch rate of 69.5, right? And he started in 17 games out of the games he's been in, right? Now, that's decent. Of course, he's not the primary receiver, just like ours was not in terms of Blake Jarwin. Witt was, right? So I'm not going to talk about Ertz or Witt because they're the primary people I'm talking about. I'm not going to try to compare Blake Jarwin's stats to Ertz or Dallas Goedert stats to Witten. That's unfair, right? But compared to these two, I'm going to show you something here. Okay, in the 3 seasons Blake Jarwin's played. Now, I'm omitting the first season. Why I'm doing that? Because he only played in 1 game. And that was only because he only blocked. And that was it. And he was out. He was on the sideline for the rest of the season. I think he came in, matter of fact, he came in during the second half of the season in 2017. He did. I forgot about that. And he, like I said, he only played 1 game. He only blocked. That was it. You can see all zeros across the board. No need to even mention that. However, the last 2 seasons he played, you could see that he was going to, like I said, I've made a prediction in 2018 that he would win the starting job as a tight end. And he had, all total, he has 58 receptions, right? He has 672 yards, and he has 6 touchdowns in 11 games start. 11 games, okay? And though he played in some of the last two seasons, like all the games, he was not a starter at all. And that was Witt. And so I think that was amazing because his catch rate also was 75.3. That's his catch rate. So I think that he has a lot more upside potential at this point, maybe than Dallas Goedert does. We want to see. I think this will be. Though last season should have been a coming out party, thanks to Jason Gutless. It wasn't. This year, you're going to see that we don't need a tight end. We have our tight end, and I believe that. Now, concerning the receivers, I'm gonna say it again. Y'all could talk to that crap that this guy. I'm seeing all this fluff. I'm hearing getting every year. They're giving not just the Eagles fluff, Eagle team, because they have the best. Oh, they have the best defense. They have the best backfield. They actually PFF from them was actually saying that, and the Eagle fans were believing that. And one of the worst backfields in football. All right, and at the same time they were giving him all Carson was fluff after fluff. Okay, they were just fluff. They were puffing his fluff. Okay, the point makers that they said this guy had nobody to throw to. So who is Zach Ertz? Who's Dallas Goedert? Who is Jeffrey? Alshon Jeffrey? Who was Aguilar and Selleck? And who are all these guys? You understand? And all of a sudden they didn't have nobody, which is absolutely. I'm not even mentioning Deshaun Jackson. I don't mention him. Know why? First, he's a prone breakdown machine, which he does every year. He's old as hell, but I'm going on 30 fucking floor, all right? And he wasn't even nowhere near the Eagles camp when they were winning the Super Bowl, and and he wasn't nowhere near around when he got Wentz and Foles was there. So when they were doing the winning, okay? Totally. So you can't even count him. Don't even count him in it. But they had these guys, these receivers I mentioned, were the ones who won the Super Bowl. So don't tell me I didn't have anybody to throw to. Just stop it. Hell, you even had Golden Tate a couple of seasons ago, and you couldn't even use him right. Foles did, but not Wentz. What does that tell you? But the point is this, all right? I believe the Cowboys need a wide receiver too. They don't need a tight end. They need a wide receiver to replace Cobb, who did a magnificent job for them, man. Okay, so I think that CeeDee Lamb will fill in perfectly. Maybe Judy, okay? But I would rather have CeeDee Lamb. If you guys are after CeeDee Lamb, you might be in trouble. So you're going to have to do it once again, trade up. And this time, I think we will find ourselves a little bit more prepared for your bullshit. All right? That's all I want to say right now. And I want to say this too. All right, listen. I want to, in the last season, this past season, football, I want to apologize to any of my subs and viewers who viewed me throughout the time of the season. When I became very livid and painfully angry at Jason Garrett and Jerry Jones. And I've said things that were very hurtful in words, maybe offensive to some, okay? And using those words, I was very insensitive to the terms I used that was you might even call racist or selfish in that regard. And I want to apologize for that. And I promise you, I won't go into that type of frame of mind again, because it was unright. Because I would be angry with people who would do exactly what I did. And though I should have known better, I took something from what I've known from like Jerry Jones. Now look, I don't like the man really, okay? He is the owner of the Dallas Cowboys, so I have to deal with that because I love football and I love that team since I was a child. I'm not changing, okay? But I can't stand Jerry Jones. I really don't like him. And so I base my feelings about him towards some of that too, as well as destroying the Cowboys. Destroying the Cowboys. He destroyed the Cowboys, okay? He did. And the thing is that I've used that frame of mind to hit back at it, but without realizing I was hurting others. And I want you guys to know that I apologize for that because it was wrong for me to do it. Okay? and you won't see me do that again. So I hope if I did offend you, those out there using a racial tone in essence, I apologize. And I'm very, very sorry for that, and it won't happen again. All right. So I'm not speaking someone in complete in general, but I want those who may have felt that way or felt offended. Please forgive me. I am very sorry. I apologize. Example, not just of Jerry Jones, but of Jason Garrett, which I can't stand either. But, I call him a redhead this and a redhead that. This is wrong. To say that, you know what I'm saying? He's a redhead ginger and all this. It's wrong. He is a wuss, though. I'm sorry. He is an absolute wuss. And the best thing that ever happened was the season he had last season. He's finally gone. That's what I'm saying, okay? So, if you could put up with me for this season, you could put up with anything. And so, thank you. Peace.